So, before we dive into the topic, allow me to explain a little bit about a company overview of two prominent construction and infrastructure companies that we have used, which are UEM Group and Sunway Constructions. Let's start with UEM Group. UEM began in 1966 as a small construction company. Since then, it has grown into one of the Malaysian leading engineering-based infrastructure and services groups. Today, UEM operates across both developing and developed countries, focusing on 5 main business sectors, which are highway, property and township development, engineering and construction, assets and facility management, and also the green industry. What sets UEM apart is their ability to deliver complex infrastructure projects for both government and private clients, including highways, bridge, rail system, hospital, and even renewable energy projects. As a key subsidiary of Khazanah Nasional Malaysian Sovereign Wealth Funds, UEM also plays an important role in supporting national development, especially in reducing carbon emissions and promoting sustainable cities and industrial areas. Now, let's take a look at Sunway Construction or Suncon. With over 40 years of experience, Sunway Construction is one of the Malaysia's top construction companies. They provide end-to-end solutions, meaning they manage every stage of a project from design to construction to delivery efficiently and cost-effectively. Their services include building construction, civil and infrastructure works, MEP, which is mechanical, electrical and plumbing, foundation and soil engineering, green energy solutions, precast concrete manufacturing and sales, and even facility management under the private finance initiative model. What made Suncon stand out in their earlier adoption of visual design and construction or BIM, a digital modeling technology that improves design and planning. This has helped them to reduce errors and save time and maintain high construction quality. They have also won many national and international awards for their performance, safety and commitment to quality. Next, I will be sharing about current initiative adopted in ELMA by UEM Sunrise. Firstly is Sustainability Blueprint 2.0. In 2024, UEM Sunrise launched Sustainability Blueprint 2.0, a clearer and more ambitious plan for achieving environmental and social sustainability. The blueprint is guided by 4 main pillars, which are Planet, which is focusing on climate actions and resources efficiency. The second one is People, ensuring inclusiveness and employee well-being. The third one is Governance, which is promoting integrity and accountability. And the lastly is Community, enhancing quality of life and connectivity. Together, this pillar drive UEM's efforts to reduce carbon emissions significantly by 2030 and 2040, achieve carbon neutrality by 2050, and align with Malaysia's net zero target and the Paris Agreement. The second initiative is the SDDG. To support the blueprint, UEM Sunrise introduced the Sustainable Development Design Guidelines or SDDG. These are practical rules that help make sure all new projects are environmentally responsible, economically viable and socially beneficial. The SDDG is applied from the very start of the project planning, covering aspects such as eco-township planning, innovative green building designs, and efficient resources usage. In 2024, UEM applied the SDDG to 6 design stage projects with an average compliance score of 71%. Also, 10% of the projects receive provisional green certification, mainly under Green RE, and they aim to improve this further. Lastly, UEM Sunrise is also working to reduce energy use, water consumption, and construction waste. For the energy reduction, UEM support Malaysian low-carbon mobility blueprint by installing EV charging stations in all new high-rise developments and EV sockets in landed homes. This initiative promotes a greener lifestyle by reducing reliance on fuel-based transportation. UEM has also installed rooftop solar panels on commercial buildings in central and southern Malaysia to increase the use of clean energy and reduce electricity costs. For the water reduction, UEM used water-saving technologies in its project, including low-flow toilets and water recycling system. Following UEM's SDDG guidelines, they aim to install WELS certified features or equivalents. Projects like Aspera Hills and Central Park include features such as rain gardens and biowheels to manage rainwater naturally. UEM conducts regular water audits and remains committed to improving water use efficiency across all properties. Move on to the waste reduction. UEM follows strict waste management at all construction sites, ensuring waste is sorted, tracked and safely disposed of. They also conduct regular site checks and boundary inspection to ensure proper practices. Hazardous waste is clearly labeled and handled in line with regulations. There are also regular inspections are also carried out to monitor compliance and wastewater control. For Sunway Constructions, they have adopted two initiatives in ERMA, which are the first one is fighting climate change with green construction. Suncon has made a strong commitment to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2015. They are aligning their strategy with the Paris Agreement goal, and they have abandoned this into their own sustainability policy. Why does this matter? Because climate change poses both direct and indirect risks to construction operations, from material availability to weather-related disruption. To fight this, Suncon is focusing on cutting emissions across operations and the supply chain, using low-carbon building materials, designing smart energy-efficient structures, and adopting eco-friendly construction methods that reduce environmental harm. They also continue to expand solar energy use and build green infrastructure across Malaysia and the region. Second is Suncon's approach to energy, waste and water management. First, in energy, Suncon is implementing a district cooling system at Sunway Square with Engine Southeast Asia set to complete in April 2025. This system uses thermal energy storage to chill water during off-peak hours and store it for use during peak demand. This innovation reduces energy use and operational costs, lower carbon dioxide emissions, and ease pressure on the national power grid. Second, on waste, Suncon aims to cut landfill waste by 10% by 2030. So in 2024, they have achieved a 26% diversion rate by sorting materials like timber and concrete for recycling. This effort helped to prevent 442 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions, a significant environmental benefit. Third, on water, since 2024, all Suncon project sites use water meters to track, recycle and harvested rainwater usage. They have also installed rainwater harvesting and water recycling systems to reduce reliance on treated city water. This step not only cut water consumption but also help to avoid risks like water shortage and rising utility costs.
My name is Nur Fatin Suhaila and I will be presenting the Environmental Related Management Accounting of Suncon and UEM Sunrise. So, we will look at how their actions support sustainability and more importantly, whether these efforts are truly environmentally friendly. Let's start with UEM Sunrise. Their Sustainability Blueprint 2.0 and Sustainable Development Design Guidelines show strong intent by embedding environmental goals as early as the design stage. This kind of planning often results in better energy and water efficiency throughout a building's life cycle. Both UEM and Sunway Construction are adopting sustainable technologies. UEM Sunrise has deployed EV charging stations and rooftop solar panels, aligning with Malaysia's low-carbon cities framework. This effort helps shift energy use toward cleaner sources and reduce carbon emissions. Sunway Construction, on the other hand, installed a district cooling system with thermal energy storage. This innovation cuts down electricity usage in commercial buildings, making it both energy efficient and environmentally responsible. Suncon shows strong execution of environmental related management accounting. In 2024 alone, they diverted 26% of construction waste from landfills, preventing 442 tons of carbon emissions. This goes beyond goal setting. So why do these practices qualify as environmentally friendly? Because they directly reduce environmental harm by cutting emissions, conserving resources, and integrating clean energy. More importantly, they show accountability. Using tools like environmental management accounting system help these companies track progress and continuously improve, which is essential for long-term sustainability. So, to conclude, both UEM Sunrise and Suncon have made real progress in aligning business with sustainability goals. Their practices are environmentally friendly because they not only reduce environmental impact but also promote responsible management and continuous improvement.
Hello everyone, I am Aina and I will be continuing this presentation with the positive or negative impacts. Stay tuned! Today I will be sharing the positive impacts of UEM Sunrise Berhad Sustainability Blueprint 2.0. The blueprint has strengthened UEM's corporate image, especially with the MARC Gold rating on its sustainability sukuk. This shows UEM's strong ESG commitment, making it more attractive to responsible investors and green funds. Internally, the blueprint encourages employee involvement through the sustainable development design guidelines, boosting morale and helping them feel part of the company's sustainability journey. From a customer perspective, especially among millennials, UEM's focus on environmental responsibility increases its appeal as more buyers seek sustainable and future-ready homes. Through its communities pillar, UEM supports inclusive township designs and flood mitigation, showing it cares not just about profit but also about people and the planet. While UEM Sunrise Sustainability Blueprint brings many benefits, it also comes with challenges. One major concern is the high cost of green development like EV chargers and solar panels, which require significant investment. This may increase financial pressure and lead UEM to seek more funding from investors. The blueprint also demands change management and staff training, as employees need to upskill for ESG compliance, adding to operational costs. In the market, sustainable homes are usually more expensive, making them less affordable for first-time or lower-income buyers. This could shrink UEM's potential customer base. Lastly, failing to meet ESG targets can hurt UEM's reputation and investor trust. Missed goals may lead to lower ESG ratings and even investors' divestment, risking the strong brand image UEM has built over the years. The implementation of UEM Sunrise Sustainable Development Design Guidelines, or SDDG, brings more major benefits across different stakeholders. For the business, it enhances brand image and market appeal, positioning UEM as a sustainability leader. SDDG-based projects often seek Green Rare certification, attracting eco-conscious investors and unlocking global funding opportunities. Internally, SDDG helps employees build skills in green design, renewable energy, and sustainable practices, which boost both individual growth and company productivity. For customers, the Green Rare label provides trust and assurance that their homes are truly eco-friendly. On a larger scale, SDDG promotes collaboration with government bodies, NGOs, and communities, creating a shared ecosystem that drives innovation and long-term sustainable impact. While the Sustainable Development Design Guidelines, SDDG, bring many benefits, their implementation also presents key challenges. Firstly, cost and complexity are major concerns. SDDG projects require extra design work, consultant input, and certifications, which raise development expenses and demand tighter coordination. There is also a steep learning curve. Employees and contractors must adapt to new compliance protocols, and delays can occur if they struggle to keep up, impacting timelines and quality. Market-wise, SDDG homes often come with price premiums due to green materials. While attractive to high-income buyers, this can exclude middle and lower-income groups, limiting market reach. Lastly, regulatory oversight adds pressure on public agencies, potentially slowing approvals and increasing administrative burdens for all parties involved. UEM Sunrise focus on reducing energy, water, and waste brings strong operational societal benefits. From a business view, green practices like energy tracking systems and LED lighting lower utility costs and improve efficiency without hurting financial performance. In fact, a study showed such strategies can cut operational expenses by up to 58%. For employees, cleaner job sites and better lighting and ventilation lead to safer, healthier workplaces, which boost morale and reduce accidents and turnover. Customers also benefit. Smart water and waste systems improve air and water quality, promoting healthier living and increasing trust in UEM as a developer that cares about well-being. On a larger scale, these efforts ease pressure on public utilities, reduce pollution, and enhance UEM's image as a socially responsible corporate citizen. While UEM's energy waste and water reduction strategies offer many benefits, they also come with challenges. Firstly, these systems require constant monitoring and maintenance, placing extra pressure on site teams. This can overwhelm staff and lower motivation over time. There is also a risk of over-reliance on technology if smart systems fail, like HVAC, filters, or water monitors. It could affect air quality, comfort, and employee trust in the work environment. From the customer side, the higher property costs linked to green technologies may reduce affordability, especially for first-time or low-income buyers, limiting market access. Lastly, public agencies face added costs for training, monitoring, and upgrading infrastructure. This may lead to higher taxes or service fees, possibly causing public resistance to sustainability efforts.
Now, we are going to look at the positive impact of fighting climate change with green construction. The impact on the business as a whole is the net zero commitment has strengthened its market positioning as a sustainability leader in Malaysia's construction sector, where it has attracted environmentally conscious investors and buyers, boosting long-term profitability. The impact on employees are it has created opportunities for upskilling in sustainable design and carbon accounting, and also for the green procurement. An employee can gain exposure to cutting-edge practices and therefore enhancing a job satisfaction and career growth. As for the customer, they are benefited from energy-efficient buildings with lower life cycle costs and improved environmental performance. And for other stakeholders, the alignment with Malaysia's nationally determined contribution and its proactive climate stance improve its regulatory standing and public trust. What are the negative impact of fighting climate change with green construction? To the business, it has negatively impact where the shift to low carbon materials and technologies increase capital expenditure and may reduce short-term margins. Not only that, smaller subcontractors may struggle to meet Suncon's sustainability standard, leading to procurement delays or cost overruns. Negative impact on customers are they may be hesitant to pay a premium for green features, especially if the financial benefits are not immediately visible. This can affect project uptake or require additional marketing and education efforts. Moving to the other stakeholder, regulatory expectations are evolving rapidly, and staying compliant require continuous updates to internal system and reporting framework. So these can strain resources and create pressure to maintain transparency and consistency across all projects. Now, the positive impact on green progress, which are energy, waste, and water management, on the business are the adoption of district cooling system and thermal energy storage has improved energy efficiency and reduced operational costs. This innovation supports Suncon's carbon reduction targets and enhance its reputation as a green infrastructure pioneer. As for the employees, it benefited them as they are exposed to advanced technologies like DCS and water metering systems, which enhance technical competency and fosters a culture of innovation. The positive impact on the customer is the benefit from buildings with lower utility costs, improved environmental performance, and alignment with green building standards like Green RE and GBI, while other stakeholders support national sustainability goals and enhance its reputation with regulators, NGOs, and the public. The negative impact of this initiative to the business are these technologies require high upfront investment and specialized maintenance. Hence, smaller project teams may struggle with implementation, affecting consistency and scalability. Employees, on the other hand, face complexity of managing new systems and thus increased workload and stress, particularly for site manager and technical staff. As for the customer, some may be skeptical about long-term, and this can lead to underutilization of or reluctance to invest in such features. Lastly, it negatively impacted other stakeholders, where ensuring consistent implementation across all sites and subcontractors remain a challenge. Variability in execution can undermine stakeholder confidence and dilute the overall impact of the initiative.
Now let's look at the future direction of ERMA initiative in both Suncon and UEM Sunrise. For Suncon, the company is using advanced tools like a virtual design and construction or VDC and building information modeling to improve cost control and efficiency. In the future, they plan to use a real-time environmental dashboard AI tool to support decisions and blockchain for full transparency in sourcing green material. These technologies will help them predict and reduce environmental impact even before construction starts. Suncon is also expanding its green energy projects such as the 11.8 megawatt solar farm in Kampar. In the future, they aim to explore the hybrid energy system, energy storage, and even export their green technologies. They also plan to introduce a new financial product like ESG bond and the carbon credit to support sustainability. Meanwhile, UEM Sunrise is focusing on the smart and sustainable building design. They have started by remeasuring their greenhouse gas emission and installing a solar panel. Their future goals including building carbon neutral township, modular eco-friendly homes, and structure that can handle climate changes. They also adopting modern construction methods like prefabrication and off-site building, which reduce waste and speed up the construction. In the future, they may use a 3D printed greenhouse, smart waste management system, and even AI to plan eco-friendly cities. Most companies are clearly moving towards more sustainable and innovative practice, showing how ERMA can lead to real positive change in the construction and the property industry. To conclude, both UEM and Sunrise Sunway Construction have shown strong effort in promoting sustainability through environmental-related management accounting or ERMA. They have applied green design, renewable energy solution, and better use of resources in their project. This effort help to reduce environmental impact and also bring new ideas and technologies to their business. Even though there are some challenges like a high cost and a new system to manage, both companies are moving in the right direction. Their action to support Malaysia's goals of achieving a net zero carbon emission and show that they are serious about building a greener future. We believe they are on the right track to becoming a leader in sustainable development.